What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. If you want to watch me live stream every single day in my Discord, okay, click the WAP link in the description below. There is a 50% off lifetime sale right now for $350, and it does end this Friday or this weekend. And the other thing is, if you want to trade on a prop firm account, okay, which is much better than the demo, click the Apex link in the description below. Buy a few Tradeify accounts. You can link them to Trading View. Very cheap. There's 71% off sale right now. Up to you though, for sure. Again, I just think they're really better practice to demo, and also futures, in my opinion, is way better than forex. So, not really any reason why, just because it's generally cleaner. So, would strongly recommend doing that if you've been struggling with forex firms. All right, so let's get started with the video. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over one thing you can do to find the draw on liquidity every single time, okay? And this is not clickbait at all, okay? All this does, or all this method will require, is patience, okay? And you're going to see why in a minute, okay? So for this method, all you're going to be looking for, okay, the only thing, okay, nothing else, is equal highs and equal lows, okay? And preferably they should be on NQ, okay? And preferably they should be less than a point away, okay? If not perfect, okay? And you're not going to get these every day, okay? You will get mini ones every single day, okay? You'll get like 30-second ones, 1-minute ones, okay? For example, like these two right here, okay? But your goal is to find equal highs or equal lows and then use those as your liquidity pools, okay? And the reason why is because if you're struggling, you don't know where the draw on liquidity is, okay, and you find these perfect equal highs and lows and you have the patience to wait, I guarantee you, not financial advice, we will go to them most of the time. Okay, so I'm just going to show you what I do, okay? So the first thing I do is, there's a very nice example today. I woke up, we had equal lows below, they are perfect, okay? And if you look closely, so what I'm going to do is to see, okay, look at this vertical line, right? In the top left, it says the low of this candle is 14,971.75. Low of this candle was 14,971.75. So I saw that these were equal lows. So when I woke up this morning, I'm thinking, hey, we got equal lows, right? Easy draw on liquidity. And I would say these are the easiest possible days you'll ever have, because you can use these for two things. You can use these for one, for a target, and you can use these two as a long setup after we sweep them. Okay, and I ended up doing both. So if we go to, let me just log into my Tradecopia account real quick. Okay, I'll show you the executions. I just remembered I don't think the executions are there anymore because they do delete. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, I do not see them. Oh, here they are. 1 second. Okay, yeah. So I can't see the executions because they got taken away, but I'll show you where I entered. If you watch my Twitter, okay, I did post a clip of me in my live stream. I alerted all these plays. Okay, so what I did is at open, I kind of had marked this buy side marked. Okay, which both of these were relative equal highs and equal lows. See this? Relative equal highs. These are perfect equal highs. Okay, so that's the first thing I do to use this strong liquidity. In this situation, there's two. There's equal highs and equal lows. So I wait till one hits. We saw the one hit at 922. And then what did we see? We saw this inverse. And this was the first play I alerted. I alerted a short here. And I alerted a short here because I saw, okay, we took out the equal highs. Now we're only left with equal lows. And you can just see how easy this makes it. Okay, you can see right here, you take the short, okay, your first target would be internal liquidity, which is right here. Okay, second target would be the equal lows, right? I was pretty confident we're going to go here, but you always want to scale here just in case you're wrong. And I ended up taking two shorts, ended up getting out here, then I got stopped for break even for the last contract, and I like re-entered on like this candle somewhere. And I brought it down to these equal lows, right? When I see a momentum of this candle cut through this at open, and there's a very nice liquidity pool of equal lows below, right? I know we're going to head right to them. And that's why equal lows are so good, because imagine if this was an equal low. Imagine if this was a random low. I would not be as confident. But when you can wait and be patient enough to wait for these equal lows, okay, we will go to them almost every time. Okay, maybe not right away, but when we get that set up, we will go right down to them. And equal lows and equal highs, I do chase more because it's like, they're going to hit once we get to a certain point, right? This is, if you look at right here, okay, we got a little buy side of the curve, all right? And then ICT was talking about once that buy side of the curve is starting to get violated here, right? We're going to go to the next opposing liquidity pool, which is down here. Okay. So again, just having the patience to wait for these equal high and equal low setups. Okay. Very, very important. Okay. And once the equal highs or equal lows hit, look for a reversal. Okay. You might not always get one, but they're really good reversal points as well. So let's say we hit these equal highs. Okay. And we're right here. Now I want these equal lows. Maybe you're scared to take to the equal lows, but this is going to be a good liquidity pool. And you'll be like, okay, we just hit equal lows, and now I'm going to look for a long setup. Okay, and based off the model I teach, where do you see a long setup? Right here. If we inverse this would be a good long, in my opinion. Okay, and this is the third thing I alerted today, all in live stream, in front of 200 people. Okay, I said I was going to long it, this is broken. And you can see, I said that because I knew we swept equal lows. And beneath these equal lows, there was a fair value gap here. So it was just these definitely do the easy, or these definitely translate into the easy setups in the market. Okay, they don't happen every day, but once they do, okay, the easy setups come from these, whether it be the draw to go to the equal lows, or whether it be the reversal off the equal lows. And you can see we create a very textbook order block here as well. All right, after hitting the equal lows, so we expect that to hold, and it holds, and you can just see what happens as soon as it closes above. We rock it right to buy side. Again, I live traded this. You can look at my Twitter if you want to see the recording. But I called all this out. Okay, so that's why I use equal lows so much. Okay, and there was an example. Again, there was another example that happened last week. You usually get one of these a week, which is still enough. Let me see if I can find it. We got an example. I think it was from a Thursday. Let me just check. You got some right here. Okay. Equal lows right here. For this one would be a little harder to use because look at this. So you can see the risk reward for this one would be great. Maybe the risk reward isn't good to get to these equal lows, but maybe you look for a reversal setup instead, making the risk reward to the highs better, right? So sometimes if the risk reward is bad, but these are going to be the draw, okay, look for a long setup after the equal lows are hit, okay? Again, this setup only applies to what I'm talking about is only equal highs and equal lows, nothing else, okay? Don't confuse yourself, right? I don't care about this high. I don't care about this low. I don't care about this low. I don't care about this high, right? It's just these equal lows and equal highs. That's all I worry about in this video. Okay, and that's going to give you your best outcome. Okay, you can see even right here. Okay, right here we created perfect equal lows. Well, relative equal lows. I think these are perfect actually. Right, what happens? You get a bearish inverse to them, right? As soon as you close below this, boom, dumped right to these equal lows. And then what happens after we hit these equal lows? Okay, you can see a very nice long setup back at the buy side. So again, two setups to be found there, all using just equal lows. Okay, same thing. It works with equal highs as well. I just see these equal low setups right now. You can see like right here, these are kind of equal highs right here. Equal highs right here. Okay, we get that short. Okay, right here. And we just dump. Okay, this was kind of a weird Judas swing, but if you got stopped out on that, you could have re-entered once this BPR broke. But you can just see another example using equal highs where it's just so textbook. Okay, and I think there was one more example. I think it was from Thursday. Yeah, right here. Okay, you can see right here another example. This is right at open. So this one, the risk reward probably would have been a little worse, and there wasn't really a setup here to get us to the equal lows. However, there was a setup on the opposite side once we hit the equal lows. So do you see how easy this is? Okay, and when you're in live time, this is not going to be easy because you guys are going to be itching for trades, and you're not going to see these equal lows and equal highs form every single day of the week. Okay, you're going to see these probably 1-2 times a week. You're going to see a lot of 1 minute equal highs and equal lows. Make sure you're careful of those setups. You just want to make sure the risk reward is good. But again, if you can wait for these equal high and equal low setups and be patient enough to wait for those, you'll be 10 times better trader than just picking out random highs and lows, because so many new guys, you don't understand how to use these new highs and these random highs and lows yet. And I totally understand that. You will with screen time. But if you don't understand what highs and lows to choose yet, just wait for the equal highs and equal lows. I think it's the easiest method ever. So accurate. And yeah, so let me know if you guys have any questions. Appreciate you guys watching. I do have a free Discord, so if you want to join that, just click the link in the description, and let me know. So other than that, hope you guys have a great evening, night, morning, and yeah, peace out.